Just really quick. There's 150 total people. 156, Aleph. Aleph 1 equals DC. Aleph 0, okay, equals 64. This equals 34. It just reverts to DC. Why? 0 equals 6. How do we get to this? With BC, 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is part of 5, as 1 and 4 is part of 5. 72, Germans. Jew men. Jew are men. It's the gear. Gear men. R is AR. Gear men. The gear is 7 by 2 equals 14. 7 plus 2 is 9. AD, DNA, I. Adonai. I deny. 7 and 2, 14. 23. 9, 14, 2, 7, 9. Red equals 27. Win big red. Win big red. OF, the 6th letter, and the 15th letter is O and F. Win big red of the dead end. The cube, the dead end. Abba, the lamb. But it doesn't only win big red, because 9 and 3 is 12. 9 and 3 says CIL, of the painted sky. 6 and 9 is 15 of CIL. And 6 and 3 is FIX, FIC, fix. Fixed official sky, win big red, dead end. Dead end of the official sky. 4320 is because A is just telling you I'm 1.5 lives in here. They split the life in half. Instead of going from the top to the bottom, 360 all around, they split it. There's an opening space between here and here. The opening space, because everyone is a square. The square is 25. Every square is 25. In here, there's 9 squares, 225 positions. The year is 5775 plus 225 is the year 6000. The year 6000 divided by 25 is 240. The year 2575 divided by, what is it? What was that number again I used? Was it 6? 50 by 25, 5775 divided by 25 equals 231. You calculator. See, I should have prepared, but anyways, you know what it is. 5775, 5,775 divided by 25, or 6,000 divided by 25, because the squares, 9 squares, 9 squares. 9 squares equals 225. But don't count the center square. So the total is 200 plus 25. But there's more than one. There's the back side and the front side. So each side will get the same amount. It'll get 50. And then there's a layer in between. So the reality of the 50, because of the layer in between, will be 75. Or actually, it'll be 75, which is correct. So when you throw at the dartboard, you get 50 in the center and 25 around. The reality is, your one square that's valued at 25 is actually all of this, and this is 1 square. The diameter of the 1 square is 1, 2, 3, 75. 75 times 75 is the reality. The actual reality is 75 by 75 is 5,625. 56 Aleph, 52 Heart, 9 and 5 is stretching out your finger going 1 to 5 and 9 to 5. 5 and 5 is 10, 9 and 1 is 10, 9 and 5 is the 14 ring. 8 and 6 is the 14 ring. 7 and 7 is the 14 ring. You see, it's only those in the corner. Creates the letter P. How many years are we missing to this? 150 years. Now, where did that 150 come from? Right here. Ace plays in the 5 hole. 150. There's your 6. 150 years added on to that. That's this year. So 75 times 75 out of the box. One box, 3 by 3 box, equals to a total of that. Now, what if I brought it on a bigger diameter, 4 by 3, and use this? Look, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Because that's the way this 4 by 4 makes. Or we would go 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. You can't count the corners, right? Because this corner and the other corner come from the other box here. These two link. These two link. The other two spin around. The wobble that we have. Am I following a bad drift, or I'm getting that okay? So you understand the way that 9 works. So this totality over here, because what you're doing is you're relinking the next section. Because we're balancing in this world is 90. We come in as 30 is 120. So we have three angles to work with. I have a ton of stuff here. See, I mentioned this over here. I'm not going to tell you what this is yet. What the 7 can do and what the 7 can't do. Here's our angle, 3, and then this one comes over here for 3, and then this one comes over here for 3. 3 different 3s. Here's your gap, all 120s, all 120s, all 120s. How are they formatted together to create what kind of star? How many sides will I get? I have 3 sides here, 3 sides here, but 3 sides here. Imagine this is the corner of Rubik's Cube or of a building, 1 side, 2 sides, and the roof. Imagine if I turn this over, 1 side, 2 sides, and the roof. But if I keep them all like this, what am I getting? Which angles are the buildings? This angle over here, to this angle over here, to this angle over here. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. Into 1, into 1, into 1. Now you need one more. One more that will link to create your 12th angle. That will reconnect one with the other one. You need the 4th corner. 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners. We don't have the 4th corner. Because the 4th corner makes up, you see these 3 opposites? 3 opposites on this? Well, that'll make up, the next corner will make up the rest of the 3 and make your total cube of 6. Your total cube of 6 coming out of 9 with 3 points. That has 6 centers. 3 points and 6 centers. It's like making 3 hearts. Just going to go back to where I was. So we were at, you remember what I marked? 150 people on board, 75 times 75, 5675, and the year 5775. In the year 5775, 75 times 75 is that number. Now we have to go 57 times 57, 57 times 57 to get the low, and it's 3249 minus 5625 equals to 2,376. Creation of 76, Nibiru. Now how does Nibiru fit into this? Nibiru, the letter N. Nibiru, the letter I. Nibiru, the letter B. Nibiru, R-U, the U, 21. 21, 7 times 3 equals 21. The only way to get 21 is 7 times 3. The number of Nibiru is 73. 7 by 3 is 21. But the only way what the 1 produces is 5 and 6. It creates the cube and creates man. 6 is automatically 9. 18th letter, 1 and 8 is 9. We get Nibiru, R and U. 6 times 3, 18. 7 times 3, 21. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 6.5. 6 and 5, Aleph. 0 equals 6, 5. 0 equals 64. The left and the right wing. It's official. It's green. German is green man. That's what it says here. I don't see anything else. Green man, money man, green man. The mind is where the money is. This says the end of the big red machine. It is official. It is fixed. It doesn't have anything to do with the plane going down. It has to do with the reality in general. If you want to take it that way because the numbers are the way they are and what they say, fine. But I don't like to look at it that way. The other way to look at it is 8 and 7 says Queen. It's also Red October. This is Mars in Area 51. You're in control of what's in between 2, 3, 4. The total is 139. Again, it says CIA and sky. It's official in the sky. C3, I9, A1. 9 and 3 is 12 equals EL. Equals 13 equals M. Trademark? Is that the way you want to look at it? 139. 8 and 1. 7 and 5 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3 equals 39. Rust, 39, 18 outs, and 21 outs are you in the 7th inning stretch. Let's try something a little bit different. I'm not sure if I have it over here. In the 21 people that are missing, where's the 21? Between the 51 that they mentioned and the 72 that they mentioned, there's a 21 missing. Between 51 and 72 is the 21. 7 times 3, Nibiru, you. 7 plus 3, 10. K and J go together. What happens with K and J? Well, it's like this. It's a wall. Here's a wall, and here's a wall. Okay, because of those two walls, with the one letter going this way and the one letter going this way, it already shows the two walls. So in between the K, by putting the K together, a circle is created. By turning the K's away, you create a star, and then 2 circles on the outside. When they're joined together, we end up with 14, 9, 23, 3 by 9, 27, B, be red, be ready, Nibiru. I, third, 3 times 3, I. Third, 6, 3 times 6, 18, because Nibiru is 7 and 3. 3 is the letter O. 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 9. 4, 12, 5, 15, 6, 18, 6 and 7, 18 and 21. 39, the sky. 8 is 24, the X. 9 is 27, red. Game, Ben. Game, Ben. All our names are Ben. Ben Raphael. Ben this, Ben that. What do you think Ben is? Ben is the clock. Make big red move. Make the beta move. Make the big clock move. Gavin, the bag, the handbag. Where's it from? How did things work? Are you X? Are you ready for the sky? 369, 369, 369, 369. Multiplying the numbers by just 3 will recreate 369, 369, 369. Now what we're going to do is add 1 to 3, 2 to 3, 3 to 3, and all the numbers. When 1 gets 3, 1 gets 4, equals 1 equals 7. So right away, 1 is the gateway of DC. When 2 equals 2 and 3, which is BC, the CB codes BC, CB, BC codes equals 5 and 6, Aleph. But Aleph is playing a half-life inside of 6, east and west, 2 sides, left and right, 12 and 15. 12 and 15, left, center, right. Left, center, right. So the center gets 15 because he gets to play 2 sides. And then left is 12, next to the third base side. And then I think to the right side, the right side is the I. So now you go to ABC, we go to 3. 3 and 3 is 6. 3 by 3 is 9, 9 and 6 is 15. So 3 is now playing in between 2 sides. You go to 4, 4 ends up at the gateway. 4 and 3 is 7. And 12 is 19. It's a spirit angle. 19 is created by the letter R. AR, R in the 18 family. AR, because of 1, 18, becomes 19, or minus becomes QRS. 7 and 1 is artificial intelligence. 4 and 3, 7, artificial intelligence. It says, I have and I know I am Jesus. That's what it says. Number 4 says that, and it goes with 7. What's the number of Jesus? 7 and 4. 7 and 3 is Gab. What that means is 7 gets 1, 7 gets 2, but it doesn't happen because 7 ends up getting this inside of it. When you talk about it, it ends up getting this inside of it. We get 7 by 1 and 6. 1 and 6, okay? Now, the second row of 1 is the 4. So when you had that plane that went over 4, A, it's actually here. A, 3, 2, 0. Now, when you take, okay, 4, 3, 2, 0, all we have to do is this. Let me see if I can shine it on here. When you take 25,920 and you divide it by the number of man, 6, it equals to 4,320. 326, 4 is A. Doesn't 4 look like A? It looks like a J. You turn it sideways. Where are we right now? So now we're going to get down. You know what? I don't like there's a bad light on this. This is brighter. This is darker. Okay. When you get to 5, 5 and 3, 5 and 3, 2, 4, 6 fit in between. Or 4, 6. It's either 2, 4, 6 or 4, 6. Can't go any higher. Is 8. 15 and 8, 23. 7 times 2, 7 plus 2 is 9 and 14, 23. 5 creates the same number. 23, 2 and 3 equals 5. So you involve now Earth, Jupiter, Neptune, inside of the official number, Area 51, which Mars plays both sides, the split of the two moons, Debus and Phobos. Gold, O and R, fit in 5 and 6. The letter O is 15. The letter R is 18 from 11. From 11, we create 33. 33 together, OR is gold. From 6, we have 18. And from 6, we get 9, 27. The creation of the eye of the birth is in 6, 18, 27. When we had 5 and 4 came together when 27, 5 and 4 come together 27. 5 and 4 come together 27. Funny, eh? 5 and 4 is the sun. 5 by 4 is the IT system, however you want to look at computer system. 7 by 3 is 21. ABBA. The piano goes the 7 key with the A key. Then it goes the 7 key with the B key, with the beekeeper. And then it goes, boom, center C. Because center C makes up for A and B. And why? Because the gentleman yesterday mentioned it. I'm not sure what he mentioned, but the 6 fell on the left line. Only the 7 and the 8 key can pull me black keys in between and run the cube between two moons, two black moons, the keys on the piano. 7 and 3 is 10, and 21 is 37. Remains the same number, 0 equals 6. But 7 and 3, the 7 does not have a vowel until it moves into low shu, and the 7 picks up the 0 vowel. The 6 and 7 both have the O vowel. They both come out of the moon, O and O. 6 by 3 is 18, the R letter. The N letter is 14, the 9 birth. Man, German, man equals to 28, the number of the moon. The 8th letter, 8 and 3 is 11, 1 and 1 is 2. 8 equals 6, 2 and 6. Venus, Saturn represent inside of what? Inside of Neptune. There's 2 of them. There's 3 and 5 equals 8, and there's 2 and 6 equals 8. There's 3 and 5 equals 8, and there's 2 and 6 that equal 8. 2 and 6, which way do you want to do it? That's 24. That's the letter R. 2 and 6 over here create the letter X, excuse me. It creates Rex, the dog, in between 2 and 6. I always knew it did. Rex, right over here. 5 and 3, and 6 and 2. But 5 and 3 is the only one that works into the leap year, because 3 comes in with 1 and 2. 2 comes in alone and goes over 3 to create a 5. Or 2 doubles up with 4 before it joins 1 in order to create a 5. 4 comes in together to 5. 2 comes into 1. 9 and 3 is 12. 10, 11, 12. Do you see the way it goes? 7, 8, 9. Once you pass 6, the cube. Once you pass 6, the cube. The minute you get to 7, you're back to 1 again. If you're back to 1 again over here, that would be 4. 1 and 3 would be 4. 2 and 3 would be 5. 3 and 3 would be 6. 4, 5, 6 is the federation inside of 7, 8, and 9. Minus 2, minus 1, 0. 2, 1, 0. Because we want to get to 7. Forget about the 10, forget about the 10, forget about the 10. It's a black 10. It's on the right-hand side, a black 10. It's connected to 11. JK connect together. Why? Because if 101 is good, then 1101 is the same thing, would it not be? It is in the center of the passage, one of the ones. JK, both in the A family, with the A sounding after the consonant. What is this value? 33, 6. What is this value? 24, 6. What is this value? 15, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 6, 6. Value down below and added together, 369, 369, 369. 3 groups of 3 equals 9, equals 6, 9 equals 15. 3 groups of 6 equals 18, I and R. In order to bring it to the 7 world, you would go 4, 4, 1. 4, 1, 4. An exchange of light, 4, 1, 4. 3 by 9 is 27, and you exchange it with 4, 1, 4. 3 by 3 and 7 by 2. 7, 2, 3. 7 by 23 is 171. Is that right? No. 7 by 2 is 140, and 21 is 161, the exchange of light. There's multipliers. When you multiply it by 3, the opposite of 3 is 7. So I'll say 3, let's say 3 by 2 is 6. 7 by 2 is 14, equals 5. So that would be 5 and 6. Why? Because 7 is the other side of 3, 10. The other side of 3 in the 7 world is 4. So if I multiply it by 3, this one, then I'll multiply it by 4. 4 by 3 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. We have 3 and 9. Let's take another one. 4 by 6 is 24. 2 and 4 is 6. 24, 42. It's the opposite side, but they're the same thing. The opposite side of 9 is 5. The opposite side of 8 is 6. The opposite side of 7 is 7. The opposite side of 3 is 11. The opposite side of 2 is 10. The opposite side of 1 is none, because there is no other side to 1. The opposite side of 1 is 6. So we have developed, and we did all of these over here. At the same time, 27 says F, Aleph, is a fella. Ella, Fe, Santa Fe, Aleph, Hey. So whatever Hey is, there's an energy or something that's happening right now in a sun out in Santa Fe, because that's how the words brought me there. Otherwise, I wouldn't say it. We're looking for the wrong street. W-R-O-N-G. We're looking for the wild wabbit. If we're looking for a bad child, if you're looking for a bad child, say no more than golden time heaven. Number 79, creation of the 6 threes, is a Roth. The light and the 6 threes is a Roth. If we're working by vibration and not the light, what are we working with? What are we working with? Do you hear the little buzzing bees in your ear? We working with the light? We working it with both? No. From the outer world, whatever it is, it's superior to anything. Okay? But we misinterpret all the time. Our system misinterprets. So we're looking at TH. Gold TH. R-O-T-H. R-O-T-H. Another thing. 1, 134. 2, 258. 3, 356. 356. 365, 356. Creation of 6s. What about the creation? Why do we need 6 when we have 356? That's the amount of days we got in the year, is it? Then we have 466. 646. Zion, Israel, East and West. Then we have 542. Then we have 652. Then we have 765. Remember we had 765? And we had 356. One side of 7 is 3. Then we have 849. Now 2 was 58. 8 is 49. 49, 58. The difference is a 9 birth, time heaven. 9 is 42. 1 is 34. A difference of 7, a difference of the gateway. 9 is a reflection of 5, but that would be a 2-number reflection. How did we get to 9? Was it a 3 and 6 or a 5 and 4? If I go a straight hour line from 9 to 5 because of the reverse on a dice cube, okay, 9 is 42 and 5 is 42. They're the same. If I go 8 and 6, the reverse of the dice cube, 6 is 52. 8 is 49. The difference is creation 3. So we did 3, we did 8, we did 7, we did 6. Did we do 5? We did 5. We did 4. 4 is the reflection of 10. 4 equals 60. 10 equals 39. 21 is the cube, the difference in the time difference. Plus 6 equals 27, the cube of the red sun. Did we get to 2 yet? We did 2 is the opposite of 8. 1 is the opposite. 3 is the opposite. Let's do 3 again. 3 is 56, 65. The difference is 9. The wings. So they all work out. Those are the numerological counts in a simple count under the rule of numbers, not under the rule of Pythagorean. Under the rule of Pythagorean, I obligate myself to count the numbers until they count down to a single digit. Inside the word two is very funny because I was in the store today and the lady said, "T'en veux-tu d'autre chose? T'en veux-tu? Do you want?" And I'm saying, "Tu veux un de ça? Do you want one of these?" When you say two, you're saying one of. So you want one of the twos? You're already something. You want one more? You have 5 toes. Would you like another toe? You're wearing a pair of shoes. Are you buying another pair of shoes? When we add up the numbers from 1 to 9, number 1 and number 9, number 1 is 34,7. Number 9 as 42,6. 7 and 6 is 13. 42 equals to double nickel 55. Number 2 with number 8. I'm bringing it into the 10 world now, not into the 7 world. If you prefer I bring it into the 7 world, I can. 1 reverts itself from 34 to 43. 9 in the 10 world with the 1 will revert itself from 42 to 35 because 4 and 3 is 7 and 5 and 2 is 7. So we have 35, Earth, Jupiter, Electric Company. If you have number 258, 5 and 8 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4. We now need a 3 inside 2. 8 equals 49 equals 13 equals 4. 8 and 2, time heaven, equal number 42 as a group. 3, number 56 equals 2 equals 21 aleph bait. To create 3, and in the reverse of the numbers, 5 and 6 in the 7 world, you need 2 and 1 to make 7 and 7. You need 54, the island of the suns, to bring it into the 10 world. The 2 equals to 4. The 8 equals to 49 equals to 3 equals to 4. 2 equals 58. 13 equals 4. 8 equals 49 equals 13 equals 4. They both equal 13, 13, and 4. 2 and 8, time heaven. They're perfect. And their numbers are in the center. 4 equals to 60. Orange, the color is 60. The clock is 60. In pool, it's the 5 ball and the 13 ball saying ace. Ace orange runs the time of the clock. 60 seconds. 59, 59. E-I-E-I-O. Einstein, 1776. Rock and roll, we have gold on the moon. Let's see what's happening. Is the gold in here or is the gold in here? Where is the gold in the ear in here? 6 equals number 52. You reverse it. 6 alone says 7. 6 says B. B letter and E is inside 6. 5 and 2. 5 times 2, 5 plus 2, say G. G-A-B, it's the bag. It's the ring. 6 says ring. Hello? Hello? I don't hear anybody, but it's buzzing. And I see a little bit of color, but I don't understand. Maybe when I get to be 2 years old, maybe I'll understand a little bit better. And by the time I'm 21, yoo-hoo, they give my license to ride the big road. By the time I'm 25, I'm drinking and driving and getting my own insurance policy. So the things we have in age as we go along in life are adaptive to the mind and the machine. 7 is one of the only letters, unless you go into low shoe. Low shoe, 7 gets 6, 13. 7 equals 65. 6 and 5 is 11. 3 is 5 and 6, 11. They're 11, 11. 7, 3, 56, 65, 121. 11 times 11 is 121. The number in itself, 5 and 6 is 11. 6 and 5 is 11. 56 and 65 equals 121, and that's 11 times 11. K, 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 K to K star. That comes in. That's that Nibiru thing. 8 equals 49. So whatever you're going to go into, it's always telling you the truth. It's always telling you the truth. There's just so many things. And we're just going to take one more level of this. Times, just add 19, okay? 3 and 6, Fahrenheit and Celsius. 3 Celsius is 37.4. Creation of the dog's life. F. 1 times 3 is 3. C. 1 plus 3 is 4D. 2. 2 times 3 is 6. F. 2 plus 3, 5E. Cow fed. Fed. F-E-D. Fed. C. F-E-D. Can you say cow fed? Because 6 is the O. And the W is 2 and 3. So these two over here say cow fed. The cow jumped over the moon. 4 utters, utters no word, but I heard. It was around my head. It was ringing. I heard the bell. 58, 92. The birth in A and B, creating CF, Celsius Fahrenheit. The division of D. Why? Because D is 4. You cut 4 in half and you made it into 6. You put 2 in the center. You brought the light within. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm still studying it. Sometimes I know, sometimes I don't know. 3 and 4, 1 and 6, 7 and 7. Reverse creates 5 and 9, and 5 and 9 is the opposite ring on your cube. 5 plus 9 is 14, and that is the ring on your cube. 7 and 7 out. 7 to 5 odds in the year 5775. All you need is A and B. 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 is 4 and 4. 4 and 4 and 4, 1, 4. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3 is 6 and 9. 4 and 1, 4 and 1. The 1 goes in between here. 4 and 1 goes here for the 10 worlds. 1 goes here for the 7 worlds. Split this in half, you're 3 and 3. Here comes the light. Here comes the heavens. 16 of day, 18 of night. 9 times 16. 18 times 16 is something to do with 288. 18 times 8 has to do with something of 144. Equals to 432. There's 2 days missing. The ring. The ring from this side to that side equals to 48. The space in between the ring. We live in between the ring. We are the finger. We are the gun. We are the finger. That's where our space is. 375 between 2, 6, and 4. 24, the flight of the phoenix. 6 by 5 is 30. And 11 equals 31 equals 41. Plus 6 equals 47 time. 3 time. And 7 time. So 3 time and 7 time is the time I like to do it. The spread of the wings, the span. Okay, I want to just finish off this video with something else. What is this? The N and the N on top of each other? Is it the N and the N? Okay. Is it? You see this? What happened? It's not. Take a good look. Do you see the letter R? Or do you see the 7? The 7. 7. A line on this side. That's all you see. This is the line you see. It's actually a number 4. But you stretch out to the center. You reach out to the center on this level. You stretch out to the center on this level. 5 and 8. What's this line over here? It can be any straight arrowed line. It can be a B. It can be any letter you want. But don't forget, this is one level and this is another level. You have a triangle and a 7. This is 7D inside of this. But once you put something underneath it, it becomes a B. Now the B's are separated, R versus R back to back. This is where your K-star comes in, right here. When you connect these two over here and the line comes in, you have a plus between R and R, and then you reverse R and R here. See this over here? I put the U to connect the two sides, and this one over here. So you have B-U-B. Bubby. The 11 is what it results to. But it's an L. It's an L this way, and I close it on the top. It's an L the other way. 2 up, 1 over, 2 up, 1 over. See how we spell Nibiru? N, I from both sides to make the center point. B from both sides. Look what it looks like. It looks like an arrow. I from both sides. R from both sides. Look. There's no below because this one's not in the center. 1, 2, 3, the 4th letter here. 1, 2, the 3rd letter here. What does that mean? I don't know. But if you take a look, the shin is inside of the R. See what happens? Because the R spreads out itself, the shin goes in. Or why don't we look at another way? I wanted to show you this. If anybody watches the videos at all, we're going to take, okay, the letter I right? The letter I. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take and run shin, okay? And then shin this way. And there's your shin. Either we get it in the R. See the B? They're all dots on top of each other because they're all deltas. They're all pointed. Not this one. This one over here, once you get your delta angle onto it, you see what we can do with this delta angle over here? Doesn't it look, well, do you see what it looks like? I put another one on top. Anyways, let's not talk. I'm just trying to show you what shin does. When you put U next to R, this slight R that comes in, this is a U. This is the R line, okay? Or we can use it as the I, but this I is actually the R. It's an R on this side, and it's an R on this side. This is the I, the life inside the R. The pumpkin head, so we connect the two together. This is what I'm assuming. This is what I'm assuming. This over here, okay? This over here is 4 plus 1. Wait a second. How did we get 7? Right. We're going into the 7 world. All the values are 7. 7, 14, 21. 7, 5, 3, say gun. 3.75, okay, is the number of the rotation of 360 degrees. 360 degrees divided by 3.75 equals 96. That's the rotation. 25, 9, 20 divided by 96 equals 270. 270 divided by 7 equals, that's the birth cycle. That's the birth cycle. That's the exact birth cycle. 360, 96, 25,920 divided by 96 equals 270. Now, everybody, you remember the 0 equals 6, so 276. The 276, and 6 always gets 1. This is an automatic 7 here. 1 and 6 go together, okay, because it gets the gateway. 276, that's October 4th from January 1st. January 1st plus 276 days is October 4th. January plus January 1st would be 277 days. 88 days left in the year and 9 days left in the year. 87 days in between, the gateway between the two black keys. So we get 753, 186,329. So we get 753, 186,329. Now we add them all up. 24, 24 divided by 14 and 14 the ring. 15, 15, 14. 15, 15, 11. 14, 15, 15. This is your numbers in pi. This is K. This is O and O 30. O and O 30. Total 24, 35, 45, 50, 65, 70, 84. Pluto, Pluto, Pluto. Now we always have to add all the numbers. 30 and 15 is 45, 45, 45. 135. 84 and 84 on this side. 24, 34, 44, 54, 64, 65, 75. Whoa. 14, 14, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 79. How did this one get this way? 14, 35, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, 79. Sorry. This is Roth. This is the gold. 79. Sorry. 79 and 79. This is 135 all the way down. This way, I'm not going to count the corners, so I end up with 79 and 135, 214 and 214, 428. And I don't even know what I'm doing with this right now, but you end up with 369, 582, 713. Is this right, this one over here? 713, 186, 186, 186, 329, 329, 7, 42, 49, 56, 63, 56, 329, 329. So this one, if you take a look, 369 is in order, 582 is in order, but 713 is not in order. This is what happens when you multiply your 7, 7, 14, 21. It says gun. This is the 3.75 rotation through 264 of the video run. Okay? We work it up all the way to 70, 77 Christ, and then Pluto. Just before Christ is the resident angel. Just before that is creation is 666 and the ninth birth. Aleph. The gateway to Aleph, B and C, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, equals to the 9 births. 6 by 3 is 18 and 9, 27 equals 36 again. Then we get 7 and 6, 13, the bar mitzvah. Then we get the Christ, 1, 4, 5, where we get the 1 light and 4. Okay, then we get 84. 8 and 4 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. A, B, C comes out of Pluto again. It's a rotation. 3, 6, 9, 12 numbers. 12 by 7, 84. 12 plus 7 is 19. 103 equals to Earth, Mars, or an equivalent to Mercury, which equals 163 in the laws of Moses. Equals to the letter P, and it equals to the number of the lamp. This number over here is 383. That's your church. This over here is your day. This over here is the silver matrix, 582. This number in roulette, not under low shoe, but in roulette, okay, is number 60, is number 70, becomes 75. This becomes the egg. This is 74, becomes time heaven. This is 78, becomes 80, becomes the mind. The time heaven of 74 and 8, 70 becomes 76, becomes 81. This becomes the light of Venus. This becomes the angel resident. Ends up over here on this side. Well, this is the side I did it on. I could have did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. See this I picked up as number 2. Here it's number 4. I could have put it easily over here. 11, 11, 9. 8. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 0, 3. 9. 9. 11, 11, 8, 11, 11, 11, 9. So whatever that means to you, again, it's not my best video. 11 and 12 is king and queen, and you put the two letters together and it's K and L, Kel, which means witch. It means witch. The 11th card is actually the jack. But when you're playing blackjack, the card value, the one card has an 11 value to it. So the one card getting an 11 value makes it 12. So it makes the 11K the L. It makes it a her. Instead of a king, it makes it a queen. Anyways, Raphael and all mixed up video. There was one other thing I wanted to mention. I'm not sure if I did that, but 7 times 13, 713, will equal to the artificial intelligence, and the 13 by 7 cards, or 13 weeks. 13 weeks, 91. 13 weeks, 91. 13 weeks, September 30th, 91, 273rd day. The 13th week, 39 times, says sky, sky birth, into the 39th week of birth, sky birth. And then the high heaven, 9 and 8. 72 gives you the clock, 9, 8, 70, 17 gives you the crown. As the queen, we've been made kings. They made us a queen, they turned us into kings. That's the way it seems. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, and this stuff is way too long for the public. But I got to do it. Otherwise, I don't forget. I mean, I don't remember. I don't remember what I do. Only by you know. Thank you for watching. Clock doesn't want to stop. I mean, the computer doesn't want to.